Good afternoon again, YouTubers. Okay, I remember a while back you saw disturbing news of a 65-year-old Asian woman in New York got attacked by a thug. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Well, they caught him. It's so disturbing, so disgusting. Okay, you know what though? What more disturbing is that thug. Okay, was in prison for killing his mother. So the New York gave him a lifelong parole. Okay, now you know what? That is a problem right now in New York because in that state, okay, the blue state of New York, that is, are giving, like I say, giving criminals a very light. Well, like I say, they're giving criminals a more of a free ride. Okay, so you know what? It all got started when Governor Cuomo gave signed a no bail law. It also gave the parolees a right to vote. Also gave felons, like I say, like I say, give felons free reign. Okay, like their reason is that it's not fair for poor people and black people. That's what they like. They call you. So that means it's giving because like I say that is not fair for black people. Period. To they cannot vote because they have a criminal record. You know what? It began to blow up on them. Okay, what happened? A crime surge in New York. A young college woman got stabbed by some feral teens who were 13 years old, and guess what? When they got arrested, they don't go to jail. They go home and a promise to appear in court. Okay, see that's how it got started. You know what the main motive was. You know what the main motive was, that is to gain enough votes to get Trump out of office. Okay, you know what? It did work. And guess what? It's starting to blow up on them. And then came the surge of hate crime against Asians. Okay, and they try to pin it on Trump. So that's why it's not natural news. But I'm gonna let you know that it's been going on for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, they're done mostly by ghetto thugs. Okay, attacking Asians. Because that is because out of hate other races. I'm gonna tell you one reason. Ghetto thugs are jealous of Asians because Asians were like most of them were refugees who came in around 1970s. Okay, and there's some been around since the gold rush in California or 1800s, and they also been around in New York around that time too. That they managed to, like I say, pass up a lot of minority groups. Okay, and end up living the American dream. And you got some ghetto thugs who are resentful because in their mind they try to live like white people, so that's why they hate it. So hate it so much. I'm gonna tell you, I touched her first-hand experience. I saw black on Asian hate crime because I did told one woman off at the laundromat for making derogatory remark to a Chinese woman because she actually bumping to her. But I told her off and said, "Look, my sister-in-law is Chinese. You don't say that, okay?" So she had an attitude about it, but I stopped arguing with her. Okay, and also I live in City Heights district of San Diego. There are a lot of Asian community there, and guess what? They the one that rescued the community from. I'm gonna tell you because City Heights was suffering severe damage under crack pandemic and gangs. And when the Asian came in, they cleaned all that up and put money into the community, have their own businesses. And you got some ghetto blacks there are resentful of that, and they're giving them a hard time. So, you know what? It started a long time. Think about it. The Black Lives Matter riot started by Michael Brown, who attacked the Asian store owner over a handful of cigars, and later on he got killed by a cop. Okay, after Michael Brown attacked him. Okay, so that's how it all got started. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll be seeing so many. Also, what happened in Koreatown during the LA riots, like some gang members invaded Koreatown and started shooting Koreans and killed several of them. But you don't hear that in the media. Okay, that's when the Koreans got their guns and fought back and sending gangbangers running. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you right what happened in California, in San Francisco, the most liberal state of the state, the most liberal city of entire California. Okay, so I seen like Asian. I'm gonna tell you, Asians, mostly seniors, got attacked by young ghetto thugs. Okay, I understand why. Yeah, people full of hate will attack women and seniors. And I'm gonna tell you, it make me sick. Okay, you know what? Black Lives Matter are silent about this. I don't know why. And also, plus, security guard done nothing when a 65-year-old, man, with a 65-year-old, I mean, like a man attacking a 65-year-old woman. You know what? They probably don't want to end up like Kyle, who got arrested for defending himself in the Kenosha riots. Okay, so that's the reason why they're afraid to do something. So you know what though? I'm gonna tell you what disgusted me is how that man beat up the Asian woman who was let out of prison for killing his mother. See, this is what New York doing right there because they do anything for votes, okay? And so like they giving criminals free reign in that state. So I'm gonna tell you, I had customers told me that they fled New York to New Jersey, okay, because what's happening over there. And so it so saddens me how how there's so much hate towards Asian community, okay, because of the coronavirus. But that's not the case. See, they're trying to make it look like it's Trump's fault, but it's not. But also, with some jobless hick done to those Asian people up in the massage parlor, and kill several of them, and to me that's very disgusting too. But you know what though, hate got to stop, okay? White people are not the only racist people in the world. Okay, racists come in all colors and creed and religion too. But to me, that saddens me right there. Me, I'm not a racist at all. Okay, I like everybody. Okay, I will not harm anyway who they are. Okay, so I think the problem is I blame the media and the politicians for fanning the flames. Okay, because things were a lot better before Obama came to office. Okay, and race relationship after the 1960s improved big time, because let me tell you, I miss that time because well there was racism around the time, but it wasn't that bad though. Okay, so I went to a diverse school, I got a diverse workplace, but you got to remember there's still a few racist buttholes out there who make a mess of things. But what happened after 2000, after Obama took office, all that stuff started over again. Okay, so that's the sad part. Okay, so and also the media is one that is what the like it's like the media is one fan and flame because it seemed like every election year things like that popped up. It started with the murder of Trayvon Martin. Okay, this is my opinion. Obama used that as a deflection from the failure of Benghazi. Okay, now 4 years later, what happened to Ferguson? Okay, Hillary ran for president. So the media made up a story that Michael Brown is a giant college student, okay, who was victim of a racial profile, got gunned down by cold blood by cops. I believe that until the show Michael Brown and his partner of crime robbed a liquor store, and the person who robbed the store with him made a lie that his hand was up. Okay, that started a riot right there. Okay, and also several more riots within a year. Then next election year, George Floyd died by hands of police. Okay, in the middle of a coronavirus as well. So that was the tool right there. That's my opinion. Why come out every election year? I don't know why. And I'm gonna tell you, then the riots broke out. The whole and like I say, it spread throughout the nation. Okay, it spread through the whole country. Then it spilled to then the riot escalated to Washington D.C. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I knew something like that was gonna happen eventually. Okay, that the riots spread all over and the rioters invaded the neighborhood. Something though. Most of those riots were contributed to felons and felons who once in prison, who died at the hands of police. Okay, to me that's I'm gonna tell right there. They too also responsible because if they hadn't done the crime, all this stuff wouldn't happen in the first place. But it's sad that they died though. So you gotta remember, people, that I'm gonna tell you, hang on tight because the world's getting bad. Okay, so like I said, YouTubers, be safe out there.